What's up, guys? Today I got another deck profile for you. It's an update to my AquaActresses. I love this deck. It's probably one of the decks I play the most. It's really easy to play, it's really fun, and you feel so good when you Shrek a meta deck with this damn thing, because the deck is so stupid. It is played by a little girl in the anime, so that might make it even better to win with. You're winning with the little girl deck. Let's go! Alright guys, let's get started. First up we got AquaActress Arowana at 3. She clogs a little bit, but we don't have many monsters in the archetype, so we gotta kind of deal with it. See, she searches one of your other AquaActress monsters. 3, Swap Frog. This kind of mitigates this thing by being tribute fodder. It sets up your graveyard and lets you rank 2. AquaActress Guppy at 2. Her effect kind of stinks, and she kind of stinks, and I really hate the card, but you kind of need her because, again, she's an AquaActress, and she does let you play this without tribute, and that's kind of cute. Then you got AquaActress Tetra, the only one in the goddamn deck you really care about. She lets you get your aquarium cards. You need her. She's awesome. Next up is your Tetsudo Orat Newman. I put this thing at 3 because this thing is so clutch. It wins games by itself. You need this thing on board. I can't stress that enough. This thing is so good. Open this thing in attack mode. Who cares? Just defend it with Moon Mirror Shield or Aquarium Stage. Your opponent will probably have to scoop because unless they're playing like Gishkis or Gradles or something where they can normal summon an attack mode water monster to get over this thing, that's all they're going to be able to do. Like, even Necros, which with like Dance Princess, have a problem with this thing because if you can get this thing in defense mode, they're screwed. Which is what 1-for-1 is for. It lets us get this thing in defense mode. Maybe get this instead. It's a nice little card. It helps us set up. Surface is exactly the same thing. It combos with our Swap Frog. Terraforming gets our wetlands. Foolish Burial is kind of like a 4th Swap Frog. You got 3 Parallel Twister. This works almost like your Surface and an MST in one card. By sending face-up Aquarium card to this graveyard, this thing will activate, letting you summon back one of your Aqua monsters, and this will destroy a card. Salvage is in case you get hit by Regeki, because that's a problem for the deck. Pot of Duality at 3, because we need to see Newman, and we want to dig. Sometimes I want this to be a regular draw card, because the special summon lockout is a pain in the dick, but I need it to dig. So let me know down in the comments below what you think of Pot of Duality. If you net deck this and play it, let me know, because I have such a love-hate relationship with this card. It's terrible. 3 Aquarium Stage. You need this thing to win next to Tetsudo Orat Newman. AquaActress monsters are unaffected by opponent's monster effects, and water monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. That makes your Tetsudo Orat Newman a bear. 2 Aquarium Stage. It gives water monsters 300 attack. AquaActress is a bonus 300 attack. It kind of makes you guys get big, especially when comboed with your 2 Aquarium Lighting. During damage calculation only, your AquaActress monsters get double their current attack, which also combos with your Moon Mirror Shield. Moon Mirror Shield, you guys know what this thing does. Your monster becomes the opponent's monster stats plus 100. If you use your Tetra and attack Blue Eyes White Dragon, this thing will raise your monster up to 3100, then this will double it to 62. All you need to do is make sure this is Chainlink 2, this is Chainlink 1. The stronger your opponent's monster, the more damage you will do to them with this combo. It's derpy and stupid, trust me. Wetlands at 2, it's one of those nice to haves, but it's not necessary to win. It lets you guys get pretty big really quick. And Royal Decree kind of rounds it off to protect us from some battle traps and any nagging floodgates and things like that. The extra deck, you will never see it. The only things you'll make will be Gachi and Sky Centuria, because he lets you get over things that are immune to battle, and Gachi lets you get your B-sticks just a little bit bigger, just a little bit. And sometimes this is the difference between game and not. And he will survive a Regeki, and if your opponent doesn't have a big follow-up to get rid of him, he can be tributed away for like an Arowana or something and get your whole board back. And then the side deck is just stuff I'm noodling with. First, we got My Body as a Shield. This would protect against your stupid Regekis, Dark Holes, Mirror Forces, and Torrential Tributes. Then we got Curse Seal, the Forbidden Spell. We got so many spell cards. This is a great side deck card for this deck. Even Magic Jammer is not so stupid, because you could discard like a Tetsudo Orat Newman and bring it back with Surface. This lets kind of you set up your cards, and it is a counter trap, which is awesome. And then we even got Dark Bribe, just a pure spell trap negation if you just need to do that. And then the last one, I really wish this was a TCG card. It's OCG exclusive. Amulet of the Water Deity, or Sea Lord's Amulet, whatever the hell it's going to be translated to. This thing protects water monsters from destruction effects. Spell, trap, or monster for 3 turns. It's a continuous spell. It has so much synergy with the deck. It's so freaking stupid. It makes me so salty that this is an OCG card, so I will not run it, because I want to make decks that you guys can build right now, or like in a week or so when some new cards come out. I won't put in OCG cards if I can help it. But this would probably almost immediately replace your Royal Decrees if we could run this thing. Alright guys, that was the deck. It's kind of sad that Katie had to go back to New York, so she couldn't help me with this update profile, but that's okay. Some duels will make me feel better. Alright guys, let's duel. This first one is up against, like, I guess a fiend deck. I don't know what any of this is. But yeah, let's just go to work. I figured opening stage and Tetra isn't bad. I set salvage as a bluff. He plays Barrier Statue of the Abyss, which is like basically neither player can special summon monsters except dark monsters, which actually was kind of a problem for a sec. I think he didn't realize that I had lighting on board. He still takes some damage, but I don't really think he fully comprehends what this card does, because you'll see in a sec. So I want to block out that thing, get rid of that, play my Newman in attack mode, give him some 300 attack, and just start swinging. I figured at this point, he's probably screwed. So he tries to attack Newman. I take damage again. It's kind of a problem. So I'm like, you know what? I could move Mirror Shield, but I didn't want to lock out my last space, so I put him in defense mode and just let's start crashing over stuff. He tries some shenanigans with this Barrier Statue again. I don't know why he played Call the Haunted. But, yeah, that was kind of dumb. Way to go, bro. He just took a bunch of damage for no reason. He plays Dark Necrofear. I don't know why. He can't summon it. So, yeah, let's just start abusing lighting. Get Guppy back. Just because, again, like I said, she's kind of stupid. Her effect is dumb, but she is big. Right now at 12, she goes up to 24 if she attacks a monster. I figured I'd dig, see what I can get. I saw Wetlands, I was like, absolutely. Boom. And I'm pretty sure that's game. Next up is against, like, Cybers. Not just Cyber Dragon. So I just open Newman stage. Go. Took some damage. Put him in defense mode. Set my other Newman. Nope. Sorry, bro. I'm like, alright, let's just kind of start building a defense here, because I don't think he's got an out to this. He's not drawing anything that'll help him. And, yeah, this is why you need Newman, because sometimes the deck bricks. It does play a lot of spells, not a lot of monsters. He mirror forces Guppy. I was so upset. I was like, oh my god, just let me win. You've already lost. Bam. Doesn't help you. But this is why you need Newman, because sometimes the deck bricks and plays just a bunch of spells. So you need to be able to buy some time. And I'm sorry, but if Rageki's your only out to the Newman block, then you can buy, technically, what, 39 turns or whatever? to 35 turns? Before your opponent can potentially draw it. So yeah, you can sit on it for 2 or 3 turns and set up a board. Trust me. Your opponent is pretty locked out. Just start building up your aquariums. When you get all 3 on board, you're doing pretty good. This was kind of funny. It doesn't destroy my Tetra because he's unaffected by monster effects, or she is rather. So that was kind of funny. So I was like, oh, look at that thing. It's got 1,000 attack. Let's see if I can win. Doing some shenanigans, get Guppy back, swing over for 5,000 damage. Next one's a better deck. It's against real Cyber Dragons. So let's see what happens. Do pitch Tiny Turtle, end my game. I was a little nervous about just doing nothing because I didn't know what he was playing. I was just kind of banking on the fact that he wouldn't be able to OTK me, and he couldn't, which was a thing. He does quite a bit of damage. He doesn't go into infinity because I'm assuming he's trying to play a TCG build of the deck. I was like, okay, that's not so bad. Get Newman out. Pop that thing because it's a problem. He plays Panzer Dragon, which was actually not a bad play because it could pop Newman, and that's a problem. Because at this point, it's the only thing keeping me in bay. He doesn't end up attacking my life points directly with this card. I don't know why. So I'm like, alright, whatever. Just keep establishing my board, get my stage back. You know, kill that thing. That damn Panzer Dragon's really, really killing me. you can really get some steamrolling hand advantage with this deck because you can do a lot of searching. Here's I go into Gotchi Gotchi to open up some space. Gets rid of that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get rid of one of your cards and get back my tiny turtle. Because set is really not that important. Keeping Newman on board is absolutely crucial. And then I just sack him with this thing. So I'm like, you know what? It's time to win this duel. I'm tired of screwing around. Plays this dumb trap. At this point, it's looking pretty bad for our Cyber Dragon player, but he gets the Valley, which is kind of a good play. I'm trying to figure out if I could get around it, but I didn't really have anything. So I figured I'll just search 3 cards and, you know, end the duel here, or end the turn. He sets Veiler, which, you know, that's a bad sign. I'm actually out of cards to search at this point. I didn't trust the face down, even though it's Cyber Dragons. I don't know what else it would be, but yeah, I won. This last one's against Pendulum Magicians. It's the only deck I managed to face that was actually super really good, because I played these all pretty much in a row. It was getting late, so I was like, you know what, I don't want to sit here and muddle through replays until somebody actually plays something halfway decent. So he Pendulum summons and realizes he can't actually Synchro summon, so I just equip this with your Moon Mirror Shield and just sit on it, because this thing is almost as good as opening this and Stage, if not better. And that just bought me a turn to start doing some shenanigans. Moon Mirror Shield on Tetsudo Rot Newman is like the trolliest thing. So he just quits because he has absolutely no response. Alright guys, oh man, this thing really shuts out the special summonings. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of fishtank.deck and how stupid it is. Remember to comment about those pot of dualities I inquired about. Feel free to net deck the crap out of this thing, test it, and get back to me. You guys got homework. There's a deck in this stupid thing, I know it. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more stupid decks out of me, because I got plenty of coming. Also, I mentioned before, October is going to be spooky Halloween decks. So yeah, subscribe for that. As always, if you don't troll the meta, who will? I'll see you guys next time.